Wizard Rock is like so easy to write. Like, I don't even know why anyone thinks it's a like hard thing to do. I bet that I could do it without even like preparing at all. Here we go. Let's see. So I'm gonna call this one page 698. So that's what page I'm gonna be singing from. Hey, just kidding. Alright. The Blackstone with his jagged crack running down the center sat at two in the two halves of the snitch. The resurrection stone had cracked down the vertical line, representing the elder wand. The triangle and the circle representing the cloak, and the stone was still discernible. And again Harry understood without having to think. It did not matter about bringing them back, for he was about to join them. He was not really fetching them, they were fetching him. He closed his eyes and turned the stone over in his hand 3 times, 3 times. Okay, so I was obviously completely kidding, and my song was horrible, and it was not my own words, it was directly from the book. But I'm just kind of a freak. I really enjoyed your playlist. It was actually really educational. So the thing is, I think I need to tell you a story about my childhood in order for me to tell you exactly how I feel about Harry Potter in general. See, the thing is that when I was growing up and when Harry Potter started coming out, I think it was like the second book had like just come out and I had just read it and everything. And my dad, heavily influenced by my stepmom, decided that the Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter were evil, and that like none of us in the house were allowed to watch the movies or read the books. Actually, just read the books, because I think that none of the movies were out quite just yet. I still read them, but the thing is that with the Lord of the Rings, I had a really good support behind me, aka the Dyer family. So I had this whole family supporting me that the Lord of the Rings was good, that J.R.R. Tolkien was a Christian, and that, you know, everything was good. But with Harry Potter, I never really had that. And my mom, though she was kind of supportive, was basically like, I don't care if you read them, but you're gonna have to deal with your dad. Which was kind of messed up to say that to like a 10-year-old. But it happened anyway. I remember this one time where I was just so excited about this one part in the book that I had just like read. I think it was in like the second book, so like the Chamber of Secrets, and I was like, yeah, and you know, and I was at my dad's house, but my dad wasn't there, it was just my stepmom, and suddenly I just felt like I had to say it, like my 10-year-old self was just like overflowing with excitement, and my stepmom was just like, how do you know that? And I was like, I don't know, you know, 10-year-old excuses or whatever. So then I was totally busted and like, I don't know. But, and she was basically like, never read those books again or something, you know. But I continued to read them. But the thing is that with the Lord of the Rings, like, I just got way more excited about the Lord of the Rings because I had these people that were saying, no, it's okay to read them. And so Harry Potter just never really got that response from anyone else that I knew at the time. So it was just really hard for me to get as excited about it because I didn't have that kind of a thing going on. So I think that it's really unfortunate because Harry Potter had the potential to be like a really big part of my life as a child, because I obviously grew up with all the books and reading all of them, but it never reached that potential just because of my parents. I did really like the Wizard Rock playlist that you gave me, and I do really like Harry Potter, but it's still, childhood, blah, affects your adultness, I guess, kind of. And so it's still, like, really hard for me to get, like, really excited. Like, I get excited, but it's hard for me to go, oh my gosh, Deathly Hallows is coming out in November. Okay, I was actually a little bit excited when I said that. But it's hard for me to get that excited, like, really easily about that, whereas, like, I still get really excited about The Lord of the Rings. The other day, September 22nd, was Bilbo and Frodo's birthday, and I was like, oh my gosh, double celebration madness. So, yeah. Oh, and I wanted to show you the sweatshirt, by the way, because it's actually, there's a huge ring on the back of this, and it's from theonering.net, which, little known fact, it used to be like, theonering.net used to be my favorite site ever in junior high, but it's still cool, but a lot of things have changed about it just because the movies are no longer coming out and there's no longer constant news streaming in, and there aren't as many, like, Weta, like, art stuff or stuff to buy, and I was like all about the stuff to buy. And the reason this is kind of like gigantic is because I think they only had one size, which is really funny because, like, it's still, like, really big on me now, but I was a good 4 inches shorter in, like, junior high, and just smaller in general, and I think that I'm not really sure how I got away with wearing it to, like, school all the time and everything. Like, I know I did,